one of my goals for this year, and I've had some success with it. I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight. I've been going to a few gyms and stuff like that. Some people have been nice enough to let me use the gyms and shit like that. Been doing a little bit of boxing at a place called Four Corners and shit like that. It's been good, man. It's been sick. I've enjoyed myself. But the only reason I did that was because last year, like, the way I got to do this last year, and I thought I'd never be able to do it again because it was just such a lucky thing to happen because the boss people at Hot Water Comedy started putting videos on me online, right? And then like, everyone started watching them. It was amazing, right? You all started watching them, and that enabled me to do big shows. I've never thought that would happen to me. Incredible. But downside to that is, right, I'm not used to having money. I've never had a fucking quid in my life. I swear to God, I wasn't joking. I got the fucking bus to this gig last year. And I started getting a bit more money in that, and I was making a fucking, and all that money started coming in, and I was like, oh my God. And you know what? She was looking after all the money. I didn't even really see it. But what happened was, right, I just knew I had contactless 20 chicken McNuggets in McDonald's without even looking at my bank. Just beep, 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 beep. That contactless shit is dangerous. Just fucking drive through with that shit. Beep, 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 beep. Not even real money. Let's fucking eat. 20 McNuggets, 2 double cheeseburgers, fucking chocolate milkshake, large fries, not asked. Fire that stuff, you know. It's horrible as well, but it's fucking boss, innit? I just love it. Oh, it makes me feel dirty and sexy, and it's fucking... Yeah, I bet you fucking do. Oh, but the downside to that is I put a lot of weight on. I got up to about fucking 17.5 stone. It was bad, right? And I didn't even notice it. It creeps on, do you know what I mean? I didn't even notice it. But what was going on is I'm going and doing shows, and the thing is, you're all watching those videos online on your fucking phone and shit. And those videos are about 2 months behind real life. So what was happening was I was walking out on stage, right? And I was like, hey, and I get about 3 steps out, and you'd be like, what the fuck's happened to him? Oh my God. People would stop clapping and shit, and I was trying not to let it get to me. But then I went out one night, right? I was out with Callum having a pint, and I got recognised as a fat Paul Smith. That's low, that, you know. If you get recognised as a fat version of yourself, you've got to fucking ask yourself some serious questions there. And you know what? If the girl would have said it to me, I'd have been able to cope with that. If the girl would have come up to me and go, you look like a fat Paul Smith, I'd have been able to cope with that because I'd have just gone, you're a bitch, you know what I mean? But nah, I just overheard the girl go, oh my God, that lad looks like a fat Paul Smith, get a picture. And I was like, I am Paul Smith. Just put my pint down and went straight home. Callum's like, I was like, I've got to go, mate. Went home, I was looking at myself in the mirror going, you'll have to fucking do something about this, you fucking lazy prick. Look at the fucking state here. Look like a fat Paul Smith. Downloaded that MyFitnessPal app. I don't know if you ever... What it is, right, it's an app, right, and it's for eating. So, like, you put all your food in, it tells you how much calories you've had, and then you get a little, like, watch like this, and that tells you what exercise you've done. And then at the end of the day, adds it up for you, right? It tells you whether you're going to get fatter or thinner or whatever, right? And it works. It's a good app, do you know what I mean? But it's not really designed for people like me, because I work late hours, and I've got very bad impulse control problems, right? So what happens with me is, right, I'll be dead good in the day, right? And some people will be the same as me. What'll happen is, right, I'll be dead good in the day, and I'll come home, and I'll feel dead good about myself, and I'll walk through my door, and as soon as I step through my door, some little impulse control problem voice just wakes up in the back of my head and just goes, hey, you're fucking starving, you know. And you're like, what? He goes, you're fucking starving, and there's Maltesers in that cupboard there. And I didn't even see the Maltesers go in the cupboard. I don't know how he knows they're there, but he can fucking sense the Maltesers. And I'm like, fuck off. He's like, eat the Maltesers. I'm like, I can't have the Maltesers. He's like, just eat the Maltesers. They're just air. They're not even, they're just air. Just eat them. They're good for you. Air's good for you. I'm like, fuck off. No, I've had my calories for the day. I can't have the Maltesers. But he always wins. He's clever as fuck. He goes, no, shh. Don't have to worry, mate. Just think about it. It's 11:30 now. Just wait half an hour. You can have tomorrow's calories. And that's not how it works, but on the app, that's exactly how it works. Anyone who's used it will tell you, get to midnight, you get 2,000 calories again, and you stood there at 3 minutes past 12, just covered in Malteser again, just going, I've done it again. sneaking around, and she was trying to be supportive at first. She, like, when I first told her, she was like, "Oh, that's good, babe." And she starts taking all the biscuits and that out of the house. She was trying to be supportive, but then she just, like anything, she just gets a little bit of control. She takes a little bit more, to the point where I gave myself a cheat day once a month, right? And I come to me cheat day, and I thought, I'm going to get a Mackey's, because I love a Mackey's, and I haven't had a Mackey's for like a month and that. I go to the Mackey's, and I get me normal order, and she's looking at me, and she's like, ugh. What about your diet? And I was like, what about your fucking diet? I didn't say that to her. I'm not a fucking idiot. I would have fought it dead hard. Oh, I fought that shit so hard. I was looking at it for like 2.5 hours, like, what about your fucking diet, you fat cunt? Yeah, what about your fucking diet? You could do with the salad from time to time, you fat prick. Oh yeah, baby weight is it? The baby's fucking 4, mate. What about that?